Chapter 36 Castrated Master. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 36 Castrated the Master. Yu Xiaojiang hid in the corner, although he didn't want to admit it. Tang Hao was indeed defeated, therefore, he wanted to leave here as soon as possible to prevent Qianyu from discovering any clues and coming to his door. Douluo did not appear because he knew that all this was not over yet. He wanted to see what Qianyu was going to do. Yu Xiaojiang was about to escape quietly. At this moment, Qianyu's voice suddenly sounded, "Since you are here, why leave in such a hurry?" That Yu Xiaojiang was shocked when he heard the sound. He has hidden himself very well. How could Qianyu discover him? Suddenly, when he looked back, he saw a small figure appearing in front of him. Yu Xiaojiang was immediately startled. Qianyu stood calmly in front of Yu Xiaojiang and said calmly, "Why, as the mastermind behind the scenes, do you want to leave without saying anything?" That Yu Xiaojiang was startled and immediately fell to the ground. He looked at Qianyu and said tremblingly, "I don't know what you are talking about." Qianyu smiled and said, "Oh, really?" Qianyu looked at Yu Xiaojiang calmly. Qianyu still knew something about this Yu Xiaojiang. He is an out-and-out hypocrite who likes to play tricks on others. Obviously he has no ability at all. When he was young, he cheated Flender and Lu Erlong to form a combination. In the end, the battle was all down to Lu Erlong and Flender, and he even declared that the three of us were really strong. Later, he went to the Wuhun Palace to trick an elder of the Wuhun Palace. Not only that, he also deceived Bibi Dong's feelings. Later, he tricked Tang San into working for him, which made him famous. After all, this Yu Xiaojiang's life depends on this mouth. Moreover, he is an out-and-out scumbag. Originally, Yu Xiaojiang's scumbag had nothing to do with Qianyu, but Qianyu knew that with Tang Hao's character, he would not kill himself by bullying the younger ones. Since Tang Hao came to kill him, it was enough to show that he must have believed Yu Xiaojiang's slander. In addition to the fact that Yu Xiaojiang came here to watch the battle in person, Qianyu could be sure that the mastermind behind all this was Yu Xiaojiang. Qianyu looked at Yu Xiaojiang calmly and said, "Tang Hao is a dignified Haotian Douluo, and I have no grudges with him before. If you hadn't been the one who got in the way, how could he have been able to deal with me with ease? So I knew someone must have said something to him. So, who is that person? Tang San? No, with Tang San's character, he doesn't know that his father is Haotian Douluo, so he won't involve his father. He must want to surpass me with his own strength. Therefore, it can be proved that not Tang San. So, who else besides Tang San? What do you think, Grandmaster?" Qianyu analyzed extremely calmly. Speaking of this, Yu Xiaojiang's face showed an extremely shocked look. He couldn't believe that such an analysis came from the mouth of a 6-year-old child. "You, what evidence do you have?" The master immediately looked at Qianyu and asked. Qianyu smiled and said, Master, are you not understanding something? Now your life and death are in my hands. If I want you to live, you will live. If I want you to die, you will die. What evidence do I need to deal with you? In other words, your life and death are entirely under my control. As long as I believe you did it, I can take action against you. Even if you didn't do it, I have already taken action. What can I do if you are capable? Besides, I can also confirm that you are the mastermind behind this matter." Qianyu looked at the master calmly. At this time, the master's face showed a look of horror. Big drops of sweat kept falling down from his face. He was filled with panic. He had seen Qianyu's power before. Even if Tang Hao suppressed the power, even Tang Hao was not his opponent. With only level 28 soul power, how could he beat Qianyu's opponent? The master said in horror, "Qianyu, what do you want to do? Let me remind you first, this is Noting College. If you attack me, I will scream, which will definitely alarm the entire college. At that time, you will be expelled from Noting College." Qianyu burst out laughing after listening to the master's words. "Ha ha ha ha," screaming. "However, this is really your style. You can try shouting and see." Qianyu said. As soon as he said this, he saw the master lying on the ground and immediately shouted, "Help, it's murder. Qianyu wants to kill me, help." However, no matter how much the master shouted, there was no response. At this time, the master became even more frightened. He was so shocked that he couldn't believe it. You, what exactly did you do? Qianyu smiled and said, the transmission of sound requires a medium. I used wind walls to block all directions here, forming a sealed space, so no matter how you scream, no one will come, to put it bluntly, that is to say, even if you die here, no one will come to save you. You. The master suddenly fell into fear, he quickly backed away, and as he backed away, he asked, who are you? No, you are not a human, you are a devil. You are an absolute devil. The master pointed at Qian Yu and said. You are right, but I am a devil. Then, it is my turn to be executed. Let me think about it, how should I execute you? Kill you? No, 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 this is really too cheap for you, and if I kill you like this, wouldn't I lose a lot of fun? Then, why don't you chop off your limbs and make them into human sticks? However, you will also die, so, castrate you. Qian Yu said calmly, with a smile on his lips. At this moment, Qian Yu was like a little devil, and his broken thoughts were like the devil's whispers, constantly lingering in the master's ears. The ultimate fear in the master's heart, he felt his pants were wet and he was so scared that he peed. Qian Yu looked at such a master, then covered his nose and said, Master, are you so hopeless? Since you can't even control this, let's castrate him first, Qian Yu said, but without taking action, a wind blade flew out automatically and instantly flew to the master's crotch. Immediately, blood splattered everywhere. What? Suddenly, the master roared in pain, he looked at his blood-red crotch and felt extremely frightened and in pain. He rolled his eyes and fainted from fright. It's really useless, I'm not interested anymore. Qian Yu said calmly. That's all. Killing you will indeed take away a lot of fun. I'll leave you alive and torture you next time. Qian Yu said lightly. Immediately, Qian Yu looked in another direction and said calmly, You have been watching for so long, aren't you going to show up? The direction Qian Yu was looking was where Douluo was hiding. Brothers, if you kill me directly, I won't be relieved, so I'll save you for the torture again and again. End of this chapter.